Hello, alright, just wanted to make a quick video on some War Thunder gameplay, just to test out how things work with OBS. So I'm just going to test this out and see how it goes. So I'm bringing out the F-89B premium plane, and we're going to go into an air-realistic battle match. So as you can see, it's a premium. It has 6 nose-mounted 20 mils and a 2 engines with afterburner at 7.7, so that's kind of unique. And it also has a very large imprint, so it's a very large aircraft. It's different than what you usually see with the Phantom. Though it's large, it's not quite as large as this. So that's the difference. So we found a game, so now I can actually show you guys some gameplay of the F-89B and show you why I use it to grind for premiums. Or not for premiums, for aircraft, sorry. So I tend to use the F-89 as a sort of moneymaker because when you pair it with premium account, you make about 11,000 silver lions per kill, which is quite decent. So as you can see, you can do afterburner right on takeoff, which gives you a little bit of a faster takeoff than the other jets. You can see the Me-262 struggling to keep up. I mean, by no means is this the fastest jet in its tier, because though it does have afterburners, it can't exceed a certain speed without ripping, which is unfortunate because most of the other jets, even though they struggle to get up to that speed, they can maintain it, whereas this one does not struggle at all to get up to 900 kilometers per hour, that is, but it struggles to maintain it. Unless you're at a high altitude, then you're fine. And then you're completely fine. But as you can see, 6 20mm, 2 afterburners, surprisingly maneuverable, even at low speeds. It can do quite a lot of things well at its 7.7. I mean, you don't really see 6 20mm and they're revolver cannons, so essentially they're miniguns without the rotating barrels. Which means that these cannons will be extremely effective, and they will shoot, well, to put it in layman's terms, they'll shoot a lot of ammo out at a very, very, very short amount of time. So you have 1,200 rounds for 6 guns, so that's 200 rounds per gun, and it goes by, you have a total of around 8 seconds of firing time until you're completely out of ammo. If you have a good, if you're good at trigger discipline, you should be fine, but you can always go and land if you need more ammo, but I doubt in a match you'll either not survive long enough to use all the ammo, or there won't be enough enemies alive to use all the ammo. Because this thing really does tear through enemies, even with a short millisecond burst, it really does. I mean, I'm nowhere near the best at jets especially, but I do have a lot of fun in this plane. So as you can see, we've got a bunch of friendly Me-262s and a A2D over there. We've got an F-89D. So I'm flying the F-89B, and the difference is the D gets missiles, not missiles, rockets, which are proximity rockets, so they explode when a plane is near them. I tend to like the guns more, for more consistency, obviously, but everyone can have their preference on which one they prefer. That's completely fine, but I just never thought the D was that appealing towards my playstyle. But as you can see, it's got bigger kind of side bulbuses, which are where the missiles are held. Alright, well, we've got what looks to be an F-80, J-29, another F-80, a French thing, and a Japanese thing. And I think this Japanese guy wants to head on me. Alright, well that didn't go too bad, but it also didn't go well. So let's see if I can do something to this French guy. Now, I gotta be careful here not to rip my wings, which might still happen. You can't be too sure with this. It does like to rip its wings pretty consistently, but it still is a lot of fun. It really is. So that Japanese guy, he thought he got away, but I'm going to turn in on him and see what I can do. And there goes one of my engines, because I let a aircraft get behind me. Now I don't really have the maneuverability to turn around and deal with him, so... I think I'm going to crash here. No, I'll be okay. Okay, so... one of my engines is overheating. That J-21 really wants me. I don't know what I can do in this situation. This probably, yeah. Okay. So that's what'll happen often in a game. Some random Swedish guy will get you, because Sweden is frankly not a very good country to face. I severely dislike facing them. But I think overall, still a fun aircraft to play, and even though a lot of games go like that for me, because I'm not the best at the game, I still have fun with this. Definitely a good aircraft, and worth a shot if you need a good premium grinder. It's fun.